The chances and the opportunities that you've experienced and that you're experiencing right now, someone else is praying for that. Let me actually read what I wrote. The chances, my gosh, English. The chances slash opportunities that you have, someone is hoping that if they could have it, what great things they would do with it. Use them well and be faithful with it. The opportunities you have, the chances that you have been given, someone out there is hoping for it. Someone out there is betting on themselves. They're like, God, if you just give me that, or even half of it, all the great things you want to do. Someone out there is praying for what you have. Do not disappoint God. Do not disappoint God. And not being faithful with what He has given unto you. If you have 5 talents, you better be multiplying it to 10. If you have 2, you better be multiplying it to 4. And if you have 1, do not be like the one that had 1 and buried it. You better multiply that thing. You better multiply that thing. The chances and the opportunities you have, someone out there, oh, no. You guys don't get this. Someone out there is just hoping and praying, and they're telling God, God, if you just give me let me just mention random names here. If you just give me what John has, God, like the things I will do for you. If you just give me half of what Patricia has, the things, Lord, I will do and accomplish for your kingdom. The businesses I will create. Do not be unfaithful with what God has given unto you. Do not be unfaithful and be lazy and be wicked. Because sometimes we think wickedness is just killing someone, or we think wickedness is just being mean or stealing. No. Wickedness is also you not using what God has given unto you. That's wickedness. And God is too good. No. Let me even complete it. Wickedness is you not using what God has given unto you. Because that thing can change the lives of so many people. And indirectly, you not doing what God has called you to do is you saying, I don't care about you, Lord, unless I don't care about people. And I'm not going to help it. And God is so loving to not let that happen. So He will raise up another person better than you. It is a privilege to work for God. It is a big privilege. So if you're not going to do what He has called, He's going to raise up a person who is going to be better. See the case of David and Saul. Saul didn't do what God told him to do. And He raised up David. He said, oh, okay, David. It is a privilege. Don't think God needs you. He doesn't need you. Because some people think that God needs them. And that's why you're procrastinating and you're taking forever. Oh, no. God doesn't need you. He wants you, but He doesn't need you. So if you don't want to work for Him, cool. If you don't want to help people, cool. If you don't want to bring down His kingdom on earth as it is in heaven, cool. He's going to get someone. He's going to get someone. As simple as that. It is wickedness. Oh my gosh. Imagine David saw Goliath. And he knew he could bring down Goliath. He knew he was trained for that moment. And he saw everyone being afraid and everyone being in fear. And he was like, I'm sorry, guys. No, that is wickedness. That is wickedness. God would have looked down on him and said, you are a wicked man. You could help that is wickedness. Some of you, that business that God has put in your heart is going to help people. And you're saying, no, you're being wicked. You're wicked. Some of you, that ministry that God has put in your heart to start, you're being wicked. You're wicked. But you don't have to be wicked. Like David, you can step on that field and bring down that Goliath. You can start the business. You can get on and do that ministry that God has called you to do. Don't be wicked. Be a faithful servant. Be a faithful servant. Multiply. Multiply whatever God has put in your hands. Jesus said, my food is to do your will and to finish your work. Some of you have not eaten in years. You don't remember the last time you did God's will. You don't remember the last time you did the work of God. That is not a good thing. I want you to get on to what God has called you to do, because time is ticking. And when he comes down on earth and he judges you, there is no excuse that is valid. There is nothing you could possibly think of. The worst thing ever, invalid. 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 There is no excuse. There is nothing you could possibly tell God that he's going to be like, oh yeah, makes sense. No, nothing. Be it you're broke, you have no money, you're poor, your account is a negative. Be it you have no family or friends. Be it think of all the excuses. Invalid. Doesn't cut it. Nothing cuts it. Do you know why? Because you have God. And with God, nothing is impossible. That's why no excuse makes it. No excuse makes sense. Because the fact that you have God with you, everything else doesn't make sense. Everything else would be valid if you didn't have God with you. But the fact that you have God, everything else becomes invalid. Whatever the excuse is, doesn't cut it. So whatever God has called you to do, do it. Do it. Stop overthinking. A lot of the people that I'm watching an interview that Charlie Kirk had with Candace Owens. I don't know how many years it was ago, but he was talking about how he started Turning Point USA. And there's a statement he said that a lot of great people have said they don't know what they were doing. He didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing. But he was falling in line with what God had placed in his heart. He didn't know what he was doing. And so many great people don't know what they're doing. They're like, bro, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but let's keep going. That is faith. That you don't know where you're going, but you know who's leading you. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how this is going to work. But God, let's keep walking. Let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep vibing. Let's go. You left your workplace, but you don't know the next. Like, it's crazy. And people are like, yeah, so like, what are you going to do? And like, I don't know. But you just quit your job. Yeah, God told me to. So like, what are you going to do? I don't know. That's faith. That's faith. To walk on water. And everyone is like, are you okay? You're definitely not okay. It's like, I am, but I'm being led by God. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing, you know? And that is something that a lot of great people have said. A lot of great people say, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know it's going to work. Because I know who is leading me. And I know who I'm working for. And I know who I'm with. So I just want to encourage you. Whatever God has called you to do, do it. Do it. Please do it. Do it. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Stop it. Stop it. Stop procrastinating like as if you created time. Stop it. So whatever God has called you to do, start. Time is going. Time is going. So start. Do what God has called you to do. Adios.